Unfiltered Streets, baby. We back with another one. I got my boy Ceddy Nash, man, in the building, man.
That's so
neighborhood.
Ha!
What's up with it, bro?
Man, blessed, black, highly favored like always.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, gang? What's happening, gang? You been with me in the backseat, gang? Hanging out with you, gang, and making sure we started a whole junkyard gang, gang.
607 up, not the park, huh?
Man, listen, I got all type of spells, casts, and whales for you, man. We just gonna do what we do, man. Making sure we put like a different set there.
Hey, now you got to do the Cowboys job for me, man.
Shout out to you, my baby. You know, when he be talking, he be sounding like Pootie Tang to me. It is what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's get right to it, man. You know, it's a lot of things that need to be cleared up, man. You know,
a lot of things. That's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're gonna get to them raw and unfiltered.
I'm with it. I'm ready.
What's up with you and Boosie, man?
Me and Boosie. So one, there are people who believe they're bigger than the program, and that's not the case, right? So on my Instagram, I'm very fair.
Yeah.
So when somebody can say certain things, that's fine. But when accusations are made against you, can't nobody say nothing? So in my mind, I'm like, man, hold on, bro, hold on. Nah. So long story short, I put out the video that had been circulating for about 2 days on Instagram. I put the video out, people reacted. I didn't say he was guilty or anything like that. That's not my job.
What did you say in the video that got everybody in an uproar?
They got in an uproar because I put the video up. That's the thing. So I never said he's guilty of this. I never said he did it. All I did was put basically, this woman is accusing this man of this. So when I do it for anybody else or against anybody else, nobody have a problem. But because Boosie damn near 50 years old and still rapping, I guess it means way more to him. So I don't know. But yeah, his lawyer hit me. You know, you can be held liable if you do this. First off, dummy, you had to send a cease and desist. That's your first order of business. Second order of business, he lied. Boosie been running around on the internet saying, man, I can't find this woman, man. I can't find her and all this and everything. So I'm like, how can you say parties have been served? So you just lied. You just flat out lied. Then
he said parties have been served, but he said he couldn't find all in the same video.
The lawyer said the parties have been served and contacted. Boosie on the internet letting y'all know every minute on the hour that, oh, she might be in.
So the lawyer bluffed.
Yeah. And I called his bluff out the jump. What did she say in that video in particular? Because this is a copy and paste freaking message he sent me anyways. He just changed the name to Mr. Nash. Oh, all right, that's cool. I'll play ball with you, but I'm undefeated, never lost. So I don't really care. But I find it interesting, right? Boosie got on the internet and said he paid a grown woman to mess with his underage boys. Nobody had a problem with that. So why would it be out of the realm of possibilities that a person who would indulge in this with his child, and what he said was, I'm training them boys right, not to mess with the opposite sex. So you want your son straight as an arrow. Cool. But you also have a daughter who basically swing for the same team. So you don't want your daughter to go that way, right? Because you publicly shamed the hell out of your daughter. But the other daughter, 14 years old, running around, got a 19-year-old boyfriend staying with her, and they sleeping together. Why ain't that cool?
So do you think that's cool?
I don't think none of it's cool. I don't think you should train your boys to devalue their dick. That's not a word that'll get you demonetized either. Your sons should value what's between their legs as much as your daughter should, if not even more.
I agree, but it is a double standard.
That's cool for everybody else, but for me, it don't fly. I don't accept societal norms and apply them to me, because if that's the case, I shouldn't even have $1 to my name. I should be basically earning $12,000 a year, because I done did the being locked up when I was a youngin'. I done graduated from a continuation high school. I ain't got no goddamn college education. So by every metric, I'm not even supposed to be where I'm at. So why would I believe that? And I know that if my son is chasing ass as an 18-year-old. But if we even take it further back, now he chasing ass as a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old. Am I not going to think to myself he going to lose his focus? When my son's focus should be, like how the GD say, growth and development.
Yeah.
So if all he doing is chasing buns, I'm trying to think to myself, why would I put that in my son's head instead of making sure my son has purpose? My son is not a liability on the nation. That's just me though. Maybe I'm just dumb. I think I got to be the dumbest person on earth.
I agree with you to majority of it I do. I think because you was trying to compare, I think where we disagreed, and we was talking about it yesterday, we was riding, is I think where you were trying to compare the 19-year-old man sleeping with his 14-year-old daughter to the situation with him and Tootie. And I think it's sort of kind of like unfair, I guess I would say.
12-year-old Tootie, a 12-year-old boy, 11 years old, he's in the 6th grade. So a 7th grade child is free to sleep with a grown woman, no consequences.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not, I mean, it definitely could have been. I ain't gonna say should have. It definitely could have been something behind it. But what I'm saying is comparing it to a grown-ass man sleeping with a girl, because, you know, if you got a boy and a girl as a kid, you know, for whatever reason, when it comes to that little girl, you know, it's a little more sensitive, you know, versus your son. And, you know, and I mean, should most people think different? I'm sure, but it's just the way it is.
That's cool for what people would like to accept. Here's the issue that I have with that. Everybody got a homeboy or a family member that we know to mess with some little broads. Everybody that went to a high school as a 9th grader, as a 10th grader, and seen grown-ass men picking up these little 9th graders and 10th graders. I remember my crush, bad as hell. I mean, I can remember to this day, I ain't gonna say her name or nothing, but bruh, she was getting dropped off every day in high school by her boyfriend. This nigga had a decked out car, everything, 9th grade. So I'm trying to understand.
So does that make it cool though?
Nope. But there's this double standard of societal norm where it gets to the level and point where I just want to gauge people and have people in a situation where I'm saying to myself, what's good for you?
Mm-hmm.
Because over here, these standards is completely different. I don't like it at all. But if you have a fear of your child's sexuality, okay. You already bashed your daughter for being on the rainbow side, okay. You thought that your son should be able to sleep with older women, okay. So there's already 2 things. Your mom say, train them young. Don't have my daughters being on the rainbow. So your daughter should be getting back shots. It'll keep her straight. By that logic that he has, it'll keep her straight. Now, people who watch this, they ain't gonna like none of this. But what you can't say I'm wrong. Sorry. It's okay.
I mean, if you saying that she should be getting back shots from a 19-year-old.
Yes. Still a teenager. She's 14. He's a teen. Teenage love.
Nah, that's a little too, where I'm from, that's a little too big of a gap.
So Boosie just revealed too, his 14-year-old grandmother had children, had a grandpa. He didn't condemn that. He just said it was some weird times back then.
Yeah, which is why he feels that's weird with his 14-year-old daughter with a 19-year-old dude.
But can't see his 12-year-old boy.
I think if Boosie was to sit down and have a conversation, let's just say he sit down with Vlad a lot, and if Vlad was to ask him, does he think, if he had to redo this situation, or do he feel like it's wrong, or was it wrong?
He stood on it.
I think Boosie would admit to being wrong.
Boosie stood on it. So maybe today would be different. Maybe this year, sagacity struck him like a thunderbolt. I don't know, but sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think
Look,
Vlad would ask him that question.
yeah. Hopefully Vlad see this and get to it. Since we on the subject of clearing things up, what's the stance with you and No Jumper, Adam?
Nothing. We cool. We straight. You mean why I ain't been up there?
I mean, me and we done had conversations and I think a lot was said off camera should stay off camera, but for the most part, you're a positive guy, so you say, positive things, but I think I heard you say, uh, don't look forward to seeing you back on No Jumper.
No, don't. No. One of the things I can say is this. Once I see how you treat me in solo situation, once it's mano a mano and all that and everything, nah. Because one thing I noticed, and it's not just No Jumper, but it will be No Jumper on this one, is that interview I did up there, that sucked.
When you say it sucked, what do you mean?
It wasn't intriguing. It wasn't engaging. There was no deep dive on certain things. Even in the beginning of the interview, I had to introduce how the interview was going to go. Normally, that's not how it goes. So, we cool. We good. I'll have certain things to drop. They'll cover it or whatever. They'll have certain things to drop and cover whatever, but they don't serve my purpose right now. Yeah. What I'm on and what they are on are two complete different things. And it just is what it is. But as far as there being any beef or nothing, hell nah, because I would have just blocked cats and got rid of them. But we just in the social media space, they post stuff I might want to react to. I post stuff that they might want to react to. And that's the nature of the relationship. It's professional.
Do you ever repost any of that stuff?
How do you mean that?
Just say like if Remo posts something or Flacco, do you repost it on your... I know you and Flacco got a good relationship.
Yeah, me and Remo too. Man, okay. Remo be like, man, come on, No Jumper. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to pass on that.
My next question was, if you ever had the chance to sit down with Adam, would you but sound like...
Nah, it don't serve no purpose. It doesn't. Yeah. We can collaborate. I can get him some people to interview and all that. I've gotten him people to interview. It's cool, but it's more so a business friendship. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They'll ask me if I know this person or something, or I ask them if they're interested. So that's the type of relationship that we have. It's not one where I'm like, ooh, I want to go on No Jumper. I don't really have a desire to go on No Jumper. Yeah. Not in a negative way, but right now where I'm at and how I'm operating, I just don't see us being aligned on that. You get what I'm saying? That's all. It's no beef or nothing. Them still my guys over there. Adam's still the homie. Josh still the homie. Yeah. Remo's still the homie. Flacco's still the homie. Them my people. So
do you kind of like share the same take that my guy Charleston White has as it relates to them, if topic-wise, if they were to have some positive conversations and discussions, would you reconsider going on that end?
No, because positivity sucks. No. Some engaging stuff. I want ideology conversations. What you believe, what I believe. What's better for it? Positive is we can all agree. Let's make sure that we got a good economy. Keep the kids out of the bad stuff. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Man, listen, I'm messed up. Get me through my day. What's engaging? What actually works? Those effective things, because we all can agree. Save the kids. Don't beat up women. Let old people get old. Take care of your people. Look out for somebody. Make sure somebody's looking out for you. Nobody want to hear that. You can only hear that so many times till it becomes boring. What about your story? What makes you unique? Where do you stand where most people will just completely disagree? And why did you get that way? Was it something that happened to you in life before or something that happened to you after? And what point did you change as a person? Those conversations. Positivity? Nah.
Yeah. In the internet space, who do you think has the biggest, in your opinion, platform, and I guess where do you see yourself in that space?
The biggest platform, Brian Tyler Cohen and Diary of a CEO.
So let's just go in the hip hop culture, like who covers, like we got the No Jumpers, the Flads, the Trap Lil Rosses, the DJ X, the U, people like that, Terrence Gangster Williams. So out of all you guys, who do you feel like has
GQ, for sure. GQ is number one.
Okay.
You get a stamp from GQ about anything, everybody gonna want to watch and dissect and pick things apart. The Vlad TVs, of course, the Art of Dialogue. I think Art of Dialogue is going to be the one that surpasses everybody because it's back into the steps that you are in, opposed to the drama. Because Vlad is no longer really drama like that no more. It's like a standard set of questions and how you want to do it. Even though he did say, I want to be the 60 minutes of this stuff. But 60 minutes was a little bit intense. In 60 minutes, this dude who killed 52 people, we dive into his mindset. You know, that kind of stuff. That's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like GQ would probably be number one. Number two, even though they're getting shots fired at them, would be Breakfast Club. You know, everybody still want a Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah.
They just got this massive deal to get to the second most subscribed, paid for streaming service that is not YouTube, that is Netflix. So the second biggest, largest streaming company in America is Netflix. YouTube number one, Netflix number two. That's gotta be them.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I see it as.
Yeah. As it relates to Boosie, do you, I guess I would say something like Boosie or maybe a Young Thug, do you ever feel like it's a line you shouldn't have crossed by some content that you put out?
No, but I almost went there. I'll be fair. I almost did go there. And there was some stuff that like me personally, I don't care about a person's personal life, who you sleeping with and all that crap and everything. But I could have dropped a bomb and it's still sitting in my back pocket. But in my mind, my mental, he would have to, meaning Young Thug would have to cross a line that we'd have to be on camera. Like he'd have to basically spit in my face or something. That kind of thing, or slap me and run. You know, that type of stuff. But Boosie, hell no. Nah. I do have a bomb that I could throw on Boosie that will derail all of this. And if I get my hands on that, I'm gonna let his people know, y'all got one time to play with me. And I'm gonna eviscerate this. This will be the artist that y'all can say Ceddy Nash took down. And it won't be no coming back. I done already kicked Young Thug's ass. I done already destroyed Young Thug.
I mean, that was one of my next questions. Do you feel like your influence and your content is part of the reason why people are saying Young Thug career slowed down?
It is. It's 100% the reason. I set it up. I set that up because your daddy running around the court saying I work for Fonnie Lewis. Your daddy telling people don't talk to me. Your sister's running around trying to say things about me. You running around saying things. PnB Rock said things. Homie, I was in that courtroom with your people. Nigga, we ain't had no, it was all kumbaya, but your daddy felt away and did some shit where I was supposed to separate his jaw from his teeth. And I did it. He did one of the most selfish things I've ever seen in my life. There's a YSL artist that I had gotten some money for to do an interview with a very big platform. He walk in. I'm not sweating this little dude, you know what I'm saying? And I'm already kind of knowing he did some lame, but I'm thinking like, you know what, trial is over, all that stuff. Reach my hand out. We don't F with you. I'm supposed to knock you out your, what's up? Oh, all right, cool, all right.
Who said that to you?
Oh, Big Jeff, Young Thug Daddy. Said that. He said, we don't mess with you. He didn't say, I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we don't mess with you. Who told you to say that? And I've been overly fair to the point where it came off as bias. Whenever I said something that I said like the DA did right, you know what I mean? You can't say that because even though you say you're not biased, you're supposed to be a little biased. If the DA asked some good questions to the police, so be it. It is what it is. Y'all did some stupid stuff or you wouldn't be in here. Flat out. But as far as the Young Thug go, I still got a bomb that I could drop. A bomb, a massive bomb. And that's gonna make a whole lot of shit gonna stop around him because now it's gonna be he bullying. But I want to clear up one thing. I've seen too many people say I'm trying to blackmail Young Thug and all this. I've never blackmailed nobody in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's a reputation that Californians get.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Federal crime.
I ain't asked for a dime. Matter of fact, let me put it simple. I ain't asked for a penny. I ain't asked for the money. I ain't asked for shit. You can't. Nah.
Yeah.
And I got all the freaking phone calls, all of them, every single one, even the one that they pay certain people not to put out the Future and Drake one.
Yeah.
Because
Do you think Thug is a rat?
In California, he would be. In Atlanta, they try to spin the police. That's their thing. They get in there, they say stupid that they shouldn't say, and they think it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it ain't. But as far as what he did, they do this. Who did I tell on that got locked up? Who did a day in jail for me? That's their standards. I'm from California. I can't tell these Georgians, these AT aliens, how to do their
In
stuff.
California is different standards than that.
In California, you can't do that. Now, you going in that, you take a hell of a risk by you taking your black ass in that, what's the name, in that interrogation room and sitting down with the police. Because now the whole hood got to see that video. You could go pull a Shell Kell and go, I'm trying to see what y'all saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he sat in there and I give it up to him. He sat in there and was like, what's going on? Hey, oh, did you know whatever happened? I don't know about nothing. Oh, all right. Well, we gonna go stick you anywhere. You got any problems with anybody?
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with everybody. I ain't got no problems.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything you want to say to us? Show me my sim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Now you going in there trying to figure it out by not saying nothing, that's fine. Because they flat out say, well, you're being charged with this, and this, and this. So you found out exactly what your charges is. So now you know what to think and what to do when you talk to your public defender. You know what I'm saying? And then you get your lawyer and all that stuff. So he did was right. He ain't going there to try to say nothing. It's when these niggas open their mouth, they don't realize, oh, okay, you putting yourself right here. It's like the dumbass people who get pulled over and the cops say, have you been drinking this evening? Did you drink where you just came from, like a restaurant, or did you drink at home? You just admitted to drinking if you say yeah to any of that. So shut the hell up. You know, that type of shit.
True that. When it come to like the influencers,
Mm-hmm.
like Trap, how do you, what's your honest take on Trap Ross?
People should shut up. It's not like he's going and filming things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. People being too talkative.
Yeah, like some of these cats, and this what really throws me off. He ain't from here. Mm-hmm. He's doing all his stuff at that time in England. Mm-hmm. Mario, England. You know what I mean? So he's doing all his shit in England. How does he from England get all this shit? Y'all doing it to yourself, so it's one of the worst things ever to be in the hood, and that's accountable.
Yeah.
So y'all not gonna be accountable for y'all publicly putting this information out? Y'all not finna sit up here and go, damn, man, we might have messed up. Damn, bro, we doing this, we doing that. Y'all not finna take no accountability.
No accountability.
Zero.
Yeah.
When he did the freaking interview with 4Extra didn't even show his hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a diss to 4Extra, nothing like that. But he didn't even get to be the first person that 4Extra showed the damage of having a jovial time and not paying attention to shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The consequences of not being aware at all times. Because if you was in jail, nigga, that wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. You would already know, but, you know, he been out having fun. You can kind of see, like, I'm not going to
so Trap just did an interview with 4Extra?
That was a while ago, and I felt more bad for 4Extra because in my head, when people go to prison, that age that they went into prison is the age that they come out as. So you can tell he been in jail for a long ass time because of how he comes out, all that energy and all that. It's niggas his age that ain't got all that energy. You'd have thought they was on drugs, but he don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't do drugs. So, you know, that kind of shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. What's your thoughts on 1090 Jake calling out Finesse 2 times for a boxing match?
Money. We all want that 6-figure check, you know what I'm saying? So what the money was?
50K at least.
It wasn't no 50. It was 6 figures for each.
Oh, okay. So what's your thoughts on Finesse saying, basically saying no to it?
Why call yourself Debo? Why give yourself a moniker of the name Debo? Finesse should beat you on the internet.
I mean, I think he can be. He's Debo in his own weight class. You know, he said that from what he said 1090 Jake will look too big for him. You know, and I mean, you got to be fair. If you talking, let's go UFC or heavyweight boxing or whatever. Like they don't let people fight if you're not in the same weight class. So he does have a point.
He would if this was that type of boxing. Blueface was 212. Chibu was 265.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they're closer in weight and in height than Chibu and Blueface.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't actual factual boxing. He said 1090 Jake was 7 feet tall. 1090 Jake is 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Finesse like 5'7", 5'6", or something like that. So it's that part, like where it's like, you say weight class, right? But all I know Finesse is, that's two things. A cat that been to the penitentiary, he say state and feds, and a cat that rap his ass off. You telling me if that would have happened in jail, he would have been able to turn that down?
He wouldn't have been able to turn it down, but I've seen situations where someone a lot bigger has picked on someone from a different gang organization, and someone of that weight class stepped up for that smaller person and took the fade because it was going to be obvious that the other person would have got the best of that person because of the difference in the weight class.
Cool. Now let's take it to a different level. What if that man from those different weight classes, if the person in the smaller weight class called the other person a B word, then what?
Then it's different. When you call a person a B word, then you know all rules and policies go out the door.
Okay, so tell the Shade Room this, tell Say Cheese that, tell 1090 J he a B. I put 100 on whack.
So I think he had a reason for, I see if he was just calling him a B for nothing. 1090 Jake accused him of being a rat. So I think he was all fair game. He could have called 1090 Jake whatever the hell he wanted to at that point.
So that's even more incentive to box that dang chin. You call me a rat, I gotta do one of these ones.
Some people.
But I also believe 1090 Jake should have taken the King Yellow fight too.
That's what I was gonna say. If you call out Finesse, then what's the difference? If you can get paid the same amount of money for fighting King Yellow, then why not?
But I don't know they would have got that bad. The Finesse 2 times fight, I'm tuning in for that one. Yella, I'm going to tune in because I'm cool with Yella. But I don't know if the public is going to fully tune in for that. But if the money was the same, I would tell them to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think 1090 Jake, the situation that he had in jail where he wrote a grievance, do you think, I know a lot of people have been saying that he's a rat, do you think so?
In California, for my OGs, because I'm not a penitentiary dude, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I got to adhere to the rules, And there, you come in, you got a program, you got to fall in line. In Cali, he can't do that. You X'd out. In Florida, they said it was cool. So Cali politics don't dictate Florida politics. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like Cali politics don't dictate Tennessee politics. You look at me like I'm a damn fool, like, nah, bruh. This y'all don't get no say so over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Cali, that's a no-no. You can't do that. You gotta take every L that come with it. That's that. It don't matter how right you is. Like me personally, I got a lawsuit. I could get done with this lawsuit way worse way faster if I was to go ahead and press criminal charges. If I were to go press criminal, the lawsuit is very, very big. I got it in contract and all that crap. But the moment I go ahead and I make this criminal and I put my name to a paper, write a statement, and give it to the police, I just snitch. Even though I'm right. This buster done defrauded me out of tens of thousands of dollars, and this helps me make sure that I can get him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even do that. Can't even do it.
So, as far as the boxing or whatever, I know at one point you and Big Homie CC was supposed to box for.
No. That was an idea. That was an idea.
And whose idea was it?
Will not be disclosing whose idea was, but that definitely was an idea of me to box him. But then some came to light that I hated 100% because it was like, oh, damn. Mm-hmm. And that came to light is Big Homie CC be saying some real about me behind my back. So now I look lame as hell if I start antagonizing. It wasn't gonna be nothing crazy or nothing like that. And he didn't even know. I don't know if he knew. Let me put it that way. Mm-hmm. I personally don't know if he knew about this as far as me and him in the boxing ring, but how I was gonna antagonize him, that'd be the lamest shit I ever did. Hands down. Well, on the internet, that'd be the lamest shit I ever did. The lamest shit I ever did involved.
Some people say the lamest shit you did on the internet is releasing the jail calls of Young Thug. They said you was behind it.
I was behind that. And I think I seen Bosco say that. But here's the thing. If you cross somebody, you do some lame, you trying to black out and blackball somebody, and you got people that's calling you a police officer for Fonnie Willis, after you done put 3 scathing videos out on Fonnie Willis that she responded to. Then you do some hoe where you disrespect me in front of some big hip hop faces. Mm-hmm. Then you run on the internet and do some more weak ass. I'm entitled to kick your ass however I see fit. Mm-hmm. That's me. I don't give a damn if everybody disagree with what I did. I sleep at night. I sleep right. And everybody watched it. So if I'm lame, y'all lame too. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the circus if I'm a clown. Y'all paid your admission with y'all eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind what the internet say about me, but you're going to say something about me, and that's perfectly fine. I ain't worried about it. Let them do what they do.
Dude.
They got to discuss me. I ain't discussing them.
So, DJ Academics, what happened with you on
that? Little snide, you know what I'm saying? Little ticky-tack. Because what he'll do, which it is what it is, he sticks to his brand. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He'll stick to his brand, and sometimes his people will say certain things. Anything negative against me, there's a time and a place to bring it up. But if you want to do that, let's deep dive it. Let's actually do this. Because, nigga, you talking about some where it's nothing there. Mm-hmm. So you being led by your chat, which you're supposed to, but that don't mean I got to accept it. You know what I mean?
So are you referring to the situation with your brother, maybe?
Nah, that ain't no situation. Oh. It's the news. Suddenly, they said something about a news clip.
Oh, okay.
You do realize, and now anybody watching this, you can go on the internet and look at this. It's free. When you put out an appeal on a case, especially a murder case, mm-hmm. everything comes out. Statements made to the police, witnesses, informants, all of that crap. Mm-hmm. The police report, what the police saw, who might have said something, all of that. You know who said something to the police? Mm. Nobody. The person who killed the dude, he damn near got away with it. You want to know why? Because he was the only person to tell his story. Then, if you listen to a conversation when a person is being led, like, let's just say you got your homeboy and you ain't want to tell your girl you've been out at night. And you'll say this, man, tell her I was at your house all night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And how many shots? We did what? 3 shots? Yeah, we did 3 shots. That's how that whole conversation went with the dude. I nobody. That's my homie. But it's funny. I'm cool with Michael Sidon. Nobody got a problem with that. I was cool with Pierre out of Memphis. Nobody had a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to be like, oh, all right. I was on the news in Atlanta too. Nobody had a problem with that. So hey, it is what it is. But it's cool. I got paid. Didn't make really nothing, but I was broke as hell.
Yeah.
Some niggas said I got paid $10,000. I said, nigga, where?
Yeah.
You see me on a bunch of them. No. I'd have been acting out everything. Then 10,000. Yeah, that's a whole reenactment.
Yeah, for sure. That's motivation, ain't it?
Man, listen, 10,000 to get on the news camera and live, and that's one other thing too. When them niggas said, oh, he said he was crisis acting. Go back and listen to what I said. I said that's the equivalent of the 300 Chrysler is not a goddamn Bentley, but they try to make it an equivalent of. It's supposed to look like one. It ain't one.
Yeah.
Comparisons.
I mean, when they first came out, you know what I'm saying? They called it the poor man Bentley, you know, when they first came out.
I ain't finna bust somebody out because I know somebody who had one and we was dipping down.
I know a couple people that got them right now. Right to this day. Fast forward to the hood lawyer, man. Where did that term come from?
People. The people.
Mm-hmm.
People. It really come from the OGs.
Yeah.
So that's like when me and Wack get into it, because we probably agree on 10% of the shit that we talk about behind, you know, when we chop it up and shit like that. Me and Wack don't get along at all.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes from older cats like him. Bro, you know that's a 501B, that's a this and that's a that. Like, your OG's gonna tell you before you jump off that porch, and you go do this, and y'all breaking in that car, boy, that's B&E. And you got a firearm with you too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that changes into a robbery, aggravated assault. Oh, you just, like, OGs would tell you that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from. But also, I worked for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I think people kind of forget that part. I used to drive a truck for a lawyer, and we would literally talk about this and everything. And he'd gift me the game. He'd gift me understanding. This was 2 years of my life with this man running and orchestrating this business and learning about all of these cases. He's not breaking attorney-client privilege, but what he would say and he would do and all this and everything and these questions, because now I'm like, oh, hey, bro, can I ask you about this? And how you would have, you know what I'm saying? Because my mind is a sponge now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the dope boy learning how to cook dope. Hey, OG, if I put that much water in it, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How long I'm supposed to let it rock up? Can I turn it hard in that goddamn pot? What, you know what I mean? I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. It's sound like, you know, some great details.
Nah, I didn't even grow up in the streets. I grew up in Chino Hills. I was what that boy said about me? I was a football player, and I went to Oklahoma. I played for the Sooners, and I couldn't make it to the NFL, so I turned to the streets and hung out. That's the best part of my life, probably.
First of all, how do you verify your information?
I look at how it could be wrong. And had Slidell Sheriff answered, that BG story would have came out way differently. Mm-hmm. You know, so what I do is, let's just say somebody say, hey, this rapper got popped over here. All right, I'm going to go directly to that story. I'm going to go to his last post. I'm going to go to the people that he follow. I'm going to see the correlation of who hangs out with him and all this stuff. Go right there, look at all these people who hung out with him. If I start seeing a whole bunch of RIPs from these people, verified. If I don't get that, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get on that Citizen app. I'm going to see, oh, there's this right here, this shooting right here. All right, now I'm going to get on Twitter. Let me see if I see a video. I see that.
So what if the person wasn't deceased, they just got shot? You know, it may not be that big of a story for you to be able to determine. You know?
Being shot and dying, I mean, that's probably going to be 50,000 less views. I mean, shit, Duty Low got his ass shot. And that nigga was like, man, I was watching this in the damn ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I didn't say Duty Low got killed. Me personally, I don't come out and say the person died unless I seen some shit. PnB Rock, for instance. I knew that nigga was dead. The people that I knew was in there, how they described it, how close, no. Unless Jesus was gonna come back and walk up and touch PnB Rock personally and resurrect him right there, they told me how it went down, how many shots they think they heard.
So he definitely was on some robbing.
Who?
What's his name?
PnB Rock?
Yeah.
PnB Rock, unfortunately, and people from Philly, just listen. Don't.
Because from what I heard, that he was just in the wrong spot, wrong time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going.
Okay.
That's what it was. He just wasn't
They
going.
wanted him to pay check in.
No. Hell no. PnB Rock was living in LA for like 4 years.
Okay.
He got too comfortable. He got too comfortable with his gun.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. He had his gun on him.
Mm-hmm.
I could have put that out there, but I'm like, nah, I ain't putting that out there. That's gonna be bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stories I put out, I don't even put full truths out because some of that should get criminal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
PnB Rock died with his gun. If PnB Rock was smart, PnB Rock would have been taking his off, shaky as hell, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing this right here, distracted. Shiny object, shiny object, shiny object.
Yeah.
Bruh, man, here, man. Dude, bop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. So, nigga, you died with your gun because you got too comfortable.
Mm.
You done been to this Roscoe a bunch of times, ain't nobody trip on you. But it's wolves in LA. Nigga, man, half of LA is broke as shit.
They say he was sitting down, you know what I'm saying?
Sitting with his girl.
Yeah, eating.
Yeah. Young bull came up. Daddy set him up. One dude made a call. So PnB Rock is
Saying who did set him up?
the youngin' who killed him, his dad brought him to there to rock.
Oh, yeah. I seen it.
I would never put my son in a situation like that. I don't give a damn how gang bang out my son is. I wouldn't care if this nigga had bodies and I knew about it. I'm not putting my youngin' in that situation. Nigga, you just greased your own kid.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, man, I don't even know how much money they got off of that. It couldn't have been. There's no amount of money that he could have gotten that make a life sentence worth it.
No.
I don't give a shit. Hey, because you're gone. And nobody gonna care about you. Don't nobody know these niggas' names no more. Nothing. All we know is the son, the father, gone forever. That's it. You a California penal code, they'll release your body to whoever the hell is still alive afterwards. If not, they're gonna pour your ashes out somewhere on the ground somewhere and put you on a goddamn wooden stake that's only gonna last for about 5 years. After that, take that stake out, another one get replaced. You are gone forever. Nobody give a shit about you. And you could have been out here, with a job at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro. You get what you get. It is what it is. It ain't worth it, though.
So, by you explaining all of that, you know, how you verify things, and I mean, have you ever put out anything that was just so hot and you put it out without verifying it?
I got close. And I put it out on Instagram, not YouTube. 03 Greedo had got smoked.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that it from the surface, what wasn't happening, what wasn't reacting, none of this. Did the Citizen app, all of this, people saying this, saying that. I'm seeing a whole bunch of things. It happened around his hood and all this and everything. I'm like, oh, so I get on Instagram stories. Yeah, man, it's looking like they done caught 03 Greedo. We just waiting on certain shit. Boy, that would have looked bad. That nigga was way in Oakland. He wasn't even in LA.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't even in Watts. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whoo-wee. But the last thing I put out was the BG story, but that had a little merit to it because the people who had told me was like, oh, we talked to the owner of the bar and he said this, he said that. Then I'm seeing a freaking video of him being hemmed up by the police. So it passed every test. And then I called St. Tammany's freaking sheriff's department. Man, like, we ain't got them. I called Slidell's police department. They like, nah, the sheriffs would have handled that. We don't do that. The sheriffs got their own slammer. So say slamming, he say no. Slidell PD say no. Slidell sheriffs ain't answering. So I'm like, it's enough evidence there for me to go ahead and make the story. And it was something to it because a nigga reacted to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what separates you from other bloggers?
I get in everybody's face. I'm outside and they not. Niggas be damn near 40 in their apartments talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't go outside, never. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go meet fire with a fire at. And I'm accountable. That's the difference is these cats will purposely put out wrong and don't clear up nothing. So now y'all just walking around here and just doing it just to do it. And that's one of the things I vehemently hate is if I put out some false and I know it's false and I'm cool with it. Because sometimes I wrestle with we had too much power unchecked. Way too much power unchecked.
Definitely.
I fear that. A lot of these other cats don't. I put some shit out bad, I'm like, damn, bro, I hope this ain't affect nothing. Let me reach out to this person. Let me do that.
Reach out then, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing this because you don't care anymore. Now you just doing this shit for clicks and views. I actually work at putting a message in this shit. I don't just, let me put this out, let me put this out, let me put this out. Hell nah. I put out 20 videos a day then if that was the case. I actually take time to do this shit. Some of these cats, they don't care. I ain't gonna call them out, but they just don't give a damn.
So what's your end game with your media platform?
Bigger, get the trucking company started, start putting people on. Somebody gotta do something. We can't just keep on taking. That's why I stopped asking for cash apps. Bro, you got a regular job, my guy. You got going on, young lady. Man, keep your money. Y'all helping me just by watching, just by spending time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I randomly do certain, like, I'll always, when I get some scratch, I get paid and stuff like that. When I go out to like a grocery store or something like that, gotta be older though, or like a single mom or something like that, I'll just pay for that every single time.
Cool.
I don't film it. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I would if I did.
So do you try to like judge the person to see if they look like they really need it?
Nah, I'll just do it.
No matter how, if they look like they got money or not?
I'll just do it.
I don't know. It seems like I would want to help like a person that's more in need of a person that already got it, or you know what I'm saying, who ain't got a care in the world financially, who that's very stable off for, or maybe even a wealthy or a rich person. I would love it. I would want to do it for somebody that really, really, I ain't gonna say deserved it, needed it.
So I believe what you're saying is if somebody, how I'm perceiving what you're saying is somebody look well off where you helped them. In that instance, if you got a Rolex on, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it look like you just too expensive for me to help, hell nah. But what I mean is like this. If I see that there's somebody that's cleaned up, but they got a shit ton of stuff. One of the things that I was doing was I was looking for the ABT card. You know what I'm saying? She got ABT. Yeah, I got that. The last person I did to, she down there broke down in tears. Oh my God, all this stuff. Thank you, give me a hug with your big black ass. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Hold on. Then you gonna give me some cool. You keep doing all this. I don't care, grandma. Should I knock them depends backwards? But my bad. She just broke down and what she said was, man, nobody ever helped me before. This ain't never happened to me before. I said, don't you think good things happen to you? Yeah. Have you helped people out in the past? I do. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Now, get that goddamn snot off your face, because this ugly as hell. You done aged 20 years in the past 10 goddamn minutes. But, you know, that's, my bad, man. My bad. But, you know, that type of shit. I do that all the time. That's why, like, even when I'm giving away the PlayStation, the Xbox, it's like, the lady that I helped out on Christmas, I was like, all right, Christmas time, we're gonna give away $1,000.
Yeah.
Man, lady was happy as shit, but they forget that, you know?
So you always give it to somebody after comments.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part. When I started, I already gave away 2 freaking PlayStations. I already gave away I probably gave away maybe $5,000 on my platform. You know what I'm saying? People don't care about that because why would they? When my homeboy Melvin Bell hit me up, you know, hey man, do you think you can spare a couple of dollars, help out here, help out there? But I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this shit for years.
Grinding.
Just hey man, I see you doing good for the community. Here's $500.
Donate.
You doing good for the community. Here's $1,000. You doing good for the community. Here's these Nintendo Switches. You know what I'm saying? You doing good for the community. Here's this, here's that, here's a promo and all this.
But you don't never advertise or none of that.
For whatever reason, if you advertise that you're doing good, trying to motivate people, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Talking about it wrong by YouTube policy?
No. By commentary, by the people who commented. So either you don't help people, man, black people, we don't help each other out or none of that. You see a black person helping out, and he only doing it for the camera. So which one is it? Then let's lie and say that that's true. What the hell does that even matter to the people that it's affecting? If I come out and I say, bro, I got $1 billion, I'm giving $1 million to this college fund. Well, you got $1 billion. You should damn near give it all to them. So they didn't have nothing before this $1 million. They didn't help me build this. They helped me put $1 towards this $1 billion. I done got off my own for a product that makes your life easier.
Damn.
The sacrifice that I do, that I do by my damn self, that nobody see, the sleepless nights, the studying, the elbow grease, all that y'all don't give a damn about.
Yeah.
But I take what I do, help out somebody who ain't helped out with what I got, and then help y'all the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I really be seeing. Damn, yeah, we gonna get an Xbox to the PlayStation. Man, fuck your mother, nigga. Like, no, I ain't giving you, I'm giving it out, but it's like, man, get the out of here. Y'all, like, these people be so disgusted with their own lives when they wake up and they stand in that mirror, they see a bitch. You know, they see the worst of the worst. They see the scum of the human beings that they talk about.
Mm.
Anybody who ever talked to me, I'm typically always positive. You can call me a rainy day. I'm saying, hey, it's raining. It's about to smell good after this. You know, this shows us that we good. You know, the storm is good. Storm clears out. Storm clears the drains. Storm clears the street. I see it that way. You know, my house is strong.
Yeah.
It survived the storm. So I know I got a good house. That's it. But, you know.
Yeah. What are some of the things that people misunderstand about you?
My intent. My intent. It's always my intent. Some of these cats believe in their mind, I care about the glitz and the lamps. You ain't seen a diamond on me. You ain't seen money on me. You don't see me dressing up nice. You don't see fancy logos. You don't see none of that. Y'all don't know what type of car I drive. Y'all don't know how much money in my bank account. None of that crap. Mm-hmm. So what I work on is educating the masses because these rappers is foul. These rappers will tell you, shoot the shit out of this, kill this, F this, drug deal that, while their kids is living the life of the Huxtables.
True that.
And it's not them giving the message to their kids, it's what the father is doing. It's what the mother is doing that matriculates to the children. So now, my channel, you can watch this with your son. You can, look, this was Ceddy Nash saying, shit,
Yeah.
you may not like it, but he look, I can be more vicious. I can say a whole bunch of things. I could challenge cats. I could go out and dog the shit out of rappers. I really could. But what do I gain by that? The best part about, I think, my intent is it's not to look tough. It's not to look gangster, not to look anything. Now, sometimes, you know, certain things that come out certain ways and shit like that, because you just not gonna bull me out. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do me that way. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I really disagree with how certain people take my intent and think that it is what it is. With Young Thug, people don't notice. I gave his people the blueprint to stop this, 12 hours before it even started. And that was to humble yourself in front of your people.
Oh, okay.
And them niggas refuse because they treat this man like a god. And I'm gonna show you God can bleed. So y'all praise this man. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna cut his face. I'm gonna show you he can bleed. And when I bleed him, I'm gonna show you that snake is real.
Mm-hmm.
That demonic they was playing is real. That Baphomet that they was going on and doing, that is real. But I'm gonna bring you to the temple. I'm gonna show you the light. They don't tell you, oh shit, Ceddy Nash is in Atlanta. He was here, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas love me out there. The reason they love me, because I say what the hell they can't.
Yeah, because you were just talking about them yesterday.
Yeah. I say what they can't.
Mm-hmm.
They want to say this shit. They want to say, man, we need to stop this shit. Man, we need to do this. Man, we need to do that. Part of the reason I ain't call Young Thug a snitch is because I got to call everybody a snitch. All you niggas is snitches. Gucci, you a snitch. You know what I'm saying? All of these niggas, y'all all snitches.
Gucci? I ain't saying he not. I ain't saying he not. I'm just saying, I'm just asking how. What happened?
If a man get on camera and say, who y'all think sent them to kill me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
That's just a nigga pissed off that he got to deal with the repercussions of this shit. Everything is already over with, so we believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's those things. Do I think Gucci Mane snitched? No, I think the nigga was just pissed off, mad. Nigga, you niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because they had no media training. But that's on them. That's their rules. That's their politics. California, West Coast, that don't fly. But I'm not finna tell these niggas how to do they shit.
It's a whole lot. Hey, people don't know. It's a whole lot of things that don't fly on the West Coast. That fly in other places.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things that like go back to the snitching aspect, like you said. I've seen a lot of things. Like, for instance, 1090 Jake, you know, that won't fly in some places, but in some places like down south, like I was telling you, he might get a pass, you know.
Right.
Because in all fairness, I don't think his intent when he wrote the grievance, I don't think he was intending on getting nobody charged or anything like that. He was just trying to get up out the chute. But the old law, the old heads, West Coast time and all of that, like, nigga, you don't even supposed to write the grievance. Do your whole time and get out. So,
right.
Yeah, so, you know, I get it, man. Yeah, I get it, you know. Fast forward to, I made a post on social media, and I asked a lot of people to help me with some questions.
Here it comes. Let's let them fly. Bow, 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 bow. Get into it. Get active.
Yeah.
Everything on the table.
Yeah, because right for the interview, I was smoking. I had took a few shots or whatever, and
kind of slipped your mind a little bit.
No. It didn't slip my mind. I actually, when I took the shots or whatever, you know, I was already locked in. So, but when I took a few shots and got a little tipsy, I was like, damn, I could use a little help.
Yeah.
So, you know, I made another post, and and surprisingly, I thought a lot of people was gonna respond in the comments. I had a couple, but some people hit me up in the DM, and
let's see what they said. What they say?
Start sending. I think one of the questions they wanted to know was, you know, they said they respect, you know, what you do or whatever, because they say your work seemed like it's, you know, authentic, and for sure, you know, you know, and they said you post, you basically, you don't show any favoritism or whatever, you know, news is news.
Right.
You know, with you. And they wanted to know, you know, why haven't you ever posted anything on Woody?
I posted the interrogation video.
Yeah, well, see, that's yeah. And well, before I even asked the question, I responded in the DM and I told him, I was like, well, you know, that's Woody's partner. You know, that's his friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I met Woody.
That's a little bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's why. You know.
But here's the funnier part. I just posted some shit against Booty the other day. Nobody cared about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can articulate what I'm saying. So what I posted was when him and Rollo said that shit about Shell Kill. I'm cool with Shell Kill.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all said some shit I vehemently disagree with.
Yeah.
Y'all said he went out like a buster and all this. You ain't see that man banging on no walls. You ain't hear that man screaming help.
Yeah.
That man went in there.
Yeah.
Nigga, hey, win, lose, draw, I'm in there. I respect that. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That man jumped in the lion's den. You got stabbed up a bunch of times about a month and a half before you went there. Then when you get there, they put knots all on top of your head. You ain't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Zero. Then these niggas trap you and get you into a room or however it happens. I don't know. But nigga, he still went in there. They put a blade on that nigga's neck and a foot on his throat and said, say your name. And that nigga said nothing. Nigga, I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he think he a tough guy. That nigga is a tough guy. What you mean? Now, certainly might have did on the streets that a lot of people disagree with. I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as when it came time to stand on that square, that nigga went out exactly like I'd have went out.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That right there, to me, that's tough. That's gangster. That's thugging. When nigga ain't no guns here, ain't no none of this shit to get out, your back against the wall, they would have probably went easier on you to say, nigga, I'm this, I'm that, all this. Hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I feel you.
He know who did it and ain't say,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, that's thugging. I don't give a damn, but I disagree with Rollo and Woody on that.
Yeah.
People don't give a damn about that shit.
Yeah, I think I said something, spoke about it on in one of my videos or whatever. But when Shell Kill was when he was out, I ain't hear none of this chatter, and so I didn't understand and respect it. In the simple fact, the stories, the things that I've heard about Shell Kill from valid people like my boy Ghost Los and a few other people, Shell Kill was he was like that in the street, from what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know personally, and I know I was told and explained in great detail about the incident that happened at the club with Woody when they tried to snatch his pockets off, from what I was told, and and the disrespect from since he done got stabbed up recently, I just don't get it. Like from what I seen in the video, I didn't see no part where he went out like a sucker.
I agree with that part.
So I just don't get it. But anyway, it is what it is.
But I will say this. If I hate you, which Woody and Shell Kill hate each other, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, about him getting pockets dug, actually, they just fired on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They just felt some type of way about some shit with Woody and Young Thug. Woody on the phone with Thug, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, this, that, Thug, like, nigga, I ain't squash it. Bruh, this your messenger right here. Nigga, this is 300.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sparta, nigga. Kick him down that damn abyss. So that's what that was, but, as far as the money goes, I ain't get robbed or nothing like that. Trust me. That would have been all over the internet. That would have been brought up in the chart. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but did he get punched on? Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, he got punched on by a couple of cats in there.
Yeah.
Shell Kelp popped it off. His homies got in it. That's street. It is what it is.
Yeah. It happened to the best of them.
Happened to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga hit me the back of the head. I fell forward. Nigga turned around, try to swing like Zangief. As soon as I did like this, bow, I had to turn into a ball.
Yeah. So when you tucked on up,
Man, listen, at that point, all I was thinking about was, this face ain't finna be cut.
yeah.
Nigga, nah, nigga. I'm finna show you 100% defense, nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna say I ain't walk out like, you know what I'm saying, like a wino, but
Yeah.
the face was cool. Body hurt like, feel like I got smacked by 3 linebackers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nigga got jumped, got my ass kicked for sure.
For sure. One of the questions was, do you feel like you owe Boosie an apology?
0.
Damn, this guy like that was you and Boosie.
What apology do I owe this nigga? I say in the video, I don't believe he did it. So why the hell? Somebody gotta find me a video where I said Boosie slept with this underage girl. Just find me the video. I got $100 for you right now. I will pay you in pennies, nickels, dimes, dollars, whatever the hell. But I never said he did it. I just said it ain't out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, based off of the shit you said in the past. It's you. It ain't me. Nigga, it's you. But no, hell no. Well, no. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
All right, we get it. So,
Stop playing me, gang. Oh, my mama.
yeah. Speaking to him, one of the questions was about they wanted to know, considering that y'all had a phone conversation, you and 607. Would you ever sit down and have a peaceful conversation with him?
No, I can't.
And more so, possibly do some content?
No. I wish him well though. It ain't no smoke. It ain't no static. I don't want no beef for them. I'm not there. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, could you ever get there?
I don't know. I'm black as tar. I don't know. Shit rough out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
6-0, he not how people think he is. He really cool once you get to rocking with him and, you know what I'm saying, in person. But I know it's different. Y'all had some other going on, so it might be kind of hard for you to get to that space.
It's just one of those things where it's just certain things that people say that it's like, nah. And then on top of that, what do I gain? What do I gain? To be cool and kumbaya? I'm not trying to be cool with everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm not that dude. Like, the people I'm cool with, everybody know, cool. But that's why I don't deal with everybody. I swear to goodness, it's probably maybe 10 people I'm cool with. You included. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You minus out niggas, 9 people I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I don't expect, I'm not everybody's flavor.
Yeah.
I'm cool, I'm chill. People get around me, they're like, this dude actually likable, funny as hell. If I knew how to write jokes, I swear to God, I'd be top 5 comedians ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's just certain, bro, where it's like, I don't know, maybe the nigga came out with a heartful apology and all that. Then in 10 years, then we could do something. But it's just, for me, it's just certain where you can say whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. But how I take it and how I perceive it is completely different. You know what I mean? So anybody who I might have said something anti, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect them to be like, no, we can sit down. I'll say, I'm open to conversation to have one with them, but my expectation is you gonna say no. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Give me 10 bands, we could do it. That's fine.
Come on, cut that out.
I need 10.
Cold-blooded.
I need 10.
One of the other questions was, they wanted to know, considering the fact that you cool with me and Woody. When me and Woody got into it, who did you feel was right and who did you feel was wrong?
There was no right, no wrong. That's the funniest part about it. Mm-hmm. Because perception is everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because the way in which everything just happened, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, what the hell? Because I had to explain it to both of y'all. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't think he was talking about you. You like, nah, nigga, but I'm like, bro, that nigga Feed, he gets sent a bunch of shit. Because at the time you saying, I'm the one who said this and said that. Mm-hmm. And they supposed to be all on the blogs. So I'm like, I can understand that. But I can understand Woody saying, I didn't even see this nigga. But I'm also like.
So when he say, all you Memphis ninjas down there talking about Gucci and men playing on Gucci, yeah, when we see you and we catch you, yeah, we're gonna get you. Who was he talking about?
Everybody else. I don't think, like I said, he said he didn't even see the shit you said.
And and so let's go with that theory, that scenario, if he didn't see it. Who are you talking about? So you talking about doing something and hurting internet fans and trolls.
Yeah. But like I said with that one, like I told him, shit, if you say that, then he can say whatever too. End of the day, nigga, you from Memphis. You have a hell of a point. Nigga, I'm the one who went viral for saying this and saying that, saying this, saying that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what I mean? So in that instance, That's what I say.
And he knew that because the next day he came and he made another long video about me, Finesse, Charleston. Shout out to my boy Charleston and somebody else. And he was checking. He started off checking, trying, you know what I'm saying, doing his little thing. And I thought he was gonna carry the torch, but I think it got a little too hot for him in the kitchen, and he decided to, tap on out, which is cool or whatever. And we ain't got a check, but as far as the boxing though, we can. I'm looking forward to us getting in the ring together and putting our differences and selling our differences.
Yeah, I won't be in Florida. Yeah, I'll be home.
You wouldn't come to see?
Nah, I'm not coming.
Okay, well.
Nah.
Hopefully you stream it then and check it out. Yeah, you gotta watch it.
I'll watch it, but I'm not coming. No.
As long as you,
I rock with you. I rock with Woody, and that I can't do that.
Yeah.
The man in me wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where certain cats ain't get along with certain cats, had a disagreement, and it was supposed to be some shit like that. And what ends up happening is it's not you, it's not him, it's the crew. So now the first person who do something for me, the crew, I gotta be like, hold on, stop right here. The moment I say, hold on right here, somebody see that and go, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can see a storm coming and know, take my ass in the house. Some niggas see a storm coming, put on their rain boots and their rain jacket and their umbrellas. Nah, I wanna stay dry. I'm like, shit, hey, whatever happened, blah, 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 and all that shit. Nah, because then I'm gonna be accused of shit that will ultimately piss me the hell off. So it's like, sir, I'm not getting involved with it. It just ain't gonna go that way. And it happens a lot with a lot of rappers, with me in particular. And I be feeling some type of way, but then again, it's like, hell nah. And what I mean is, for those who wanna know, there are a lot more rappers that support the shit out of me, that rock with me, but won't publicly do it. It come with the controversy. I'm not gonna say which rappers, because y'all be like, hell nah. But I can say shout out Rich Paul. I can do that one because he follow him on Instagram. So,
Well, it's crazy you say that because one of my next questions was they want to know, are you on Rock Nation's payroll?
I wish.
So don't we all?
Yeah, I wish, like, hell nah. If they would have seen the last Jay-Z video I did. So if I don't do a positive Jay-Z video, it don't really crack the algorithm like that. I was overly critical of Jay-Z in that last interview he did because you did it on a white platform. What I mean is, and I shouldn't get like this, but there's a Mexican rapper who just said, I went to the BET Awards that made me throw away my Mexican flag. Nigga, BET Awards ain't owned by blacks. BET is not owned by black people. It's black targeted, not black owned. So what I mean when I say that is GQ. That's black targeted. It's not black owned. You went to this predominantly white establishment. Why didn't you come to a black establishment? You see what I'm saying? I'm intentional with my shit. Even with like the 607, I'll probably call my people and be like, you know what y'all think? They may say F 'em. I may say not. But at the same time, I won't go off on him. Still a black dude at the same time. He's still helping other black people get on and all this shit. It's not necessarily about race, but we don't have that much. So it's like giving, and all of this shit. So with Jay-Z, it's like, bro, you command so many eyeballs. You just sold out Yankee Stadium 3 nights in a row. 3 nights in a row in less than an hour. You have real power. Nigga, can we?
That's tough.
Can we supply us? Is that possible? We got some big black platforms. Nigga, you could have went to Art of Dialogue. You know what I'm saying? You could have went to Willie D. You could have came black with it.
Could have came to my.
You could have came, you know what I'm saying? Could have came black with it, but y'all not doing that. That's the shit that I don't rock with. I don't like it. And that go for every major artist. when you not coming through and you ain't with your people in certain, I'm not rocking with it. I can't support what ain't supportive. Nigga, we was buying your, we was doing this, we was doing all that. We was rocking with you, bro. So now you at a level, now you at a space, now you at a place. When I see Beyonce concerts, all I see is obese black women going up there trying to lose calories. You know what I'm saying? The shit smell like mayonnaise in a farm. But hey, I love it. It's a hoedown. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Damn, I'm gonna
You going too far.
I'm gonna get you in trouble. My bad. Bro.
Yeah, you definitely going there.
They finna.
Oh, baby, Vince gonna be so bad every boy. He gonna have to edit so much of this boy. God.
My bad, ladies. I love you, sell you like.
Yeah, we gonna move on here.
Sorry, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Oh,
my bad, man.
What was the boy? You almost made me forget the question. One of the questions that they wanted to know. So,
ask anything.
There was a lot of people on there. They were talking about
everything is on the table. Whatever you want to ask, I don't give a shit.
It was a lot of them. So one of them was, they said, you had a situation with your brother, and they said they wanted to know the real facts from you.
Let me put it this way. It would have been better had that actually been real.
Mm-hmm.
Had I actually snitched on my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you why. Because I could have spun that. You want me to kill my mother's oldest child?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to smoke my mother's oldest child? Okay. I could take that penalty and say, yeah, I ratted on my brother and put him in jail because the alternative is to kill my mother's firstborn.
Yeah.
The one who looked the most like her. Let me kill him, and then I go to jail forever too. So my mom just lost her firstborn and her secondborn. That wouldn't have happened if that nigga would have shot at me. I would have smoked that nigga quicker than lightning. Hell no. What happened was, I was a nigga shooting. I lied to the police. I told the police I got shot at. And that's that. Police find a car. Just so happened to be the homie's car. And it's funny because you won't see a statement that I'll delete everything. I will give everybody everything. If I can put a name and said, this person shot at me, it's 3 niggas that went to jail that night. 3 of them. I put out partial truth of the paperwork because niggas made fake paperwork and put it out there. So now you niggas put a 187 on there. You know what a 187 is, right?
Go ahead, for sure.
Okay. Last I checked, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Last I checked, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but it's like, that's cool. That's fine. Because part of it that really makes me go, that's cool. Because it showed me how many people don't rock with me. Here was your chance to hit exit and you got up out of there. Nigga, you ain't never heard that before in all of California. You ain't got my brother ever said no like that. None of the homies said no like that. You niggas have said I got chased out of Sacramento. Go to Ceddy Nash clips and see, I just did a whole live stream in Sacramento for about an hour in a nice ass Maserati truck. And pulled up on a nigga that was in the report that literally y'all said I told on. And that nigga was like, bruh, that's not even what happened. Wrong, all this shit. But I want to ask the people this. If I said my brother shot at me, why did he only get put away for violation of his probation? Why did the homie get a pistol charge and the other homie got dope? So nobody got convicted of a shooting. So I'm trying to understand, my brother didn't get a pistol charge, he didn't get a shooting charge, he didn't get nothing. So how he get told on? I'm just curious. Nigga, that make sense to me.
So,
yeah, that's the part of the story they either conveniently forgot or they don't care about. I done already broke this all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got charged with this. They didn't get convicted of this, none of this. It got on there as a status report as, hey, there was a shooting. There's 3 suspects right here. There's 1 gun. So that would mean, right, y'all? I would have had to say, he did it. If you could show me 1 piece of paper that say that, I will either delete all my channels or somebody can have them and I will send them 25 bands immediately. You won't ever see me on the internet again.
Yeah.
I'll permanently delete. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So, no. Did I spin the police? Hell yeah, nigga. I just shot the shit out of these niggas. I'm sorry that y'all think I'm a pussy ass nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't convince the world that Ceddy Nash won't step on, won't thug it up in these streets. I'm sorry that, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I came out to be smarter than what others thought about. Bro, I done got away from the police. Nigga, I done been accused of murder at 17. I don't give a fuck what these niggas is talking about. Everything involved with me, the reason why some of this stick is because it got to do with shootings. Because I'm known for shooting. So it is what it is, but no, a nigga ain't told on me. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Because once again, like I say, it was a blessing that showed me people who don't rap with me. Do you think nobody in California would have ran with this shit? Ain't somebody ready to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? We kicked out my youngest brother, my mother's fourth born child, for actually snitching. He's not a part of the family anymore. My own blood. So why do I get a pass?
Wow, that's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I get a pass? I don't even get a pass. I just found some shit out about one of my family members that I'm not familiar with. They said he read it. Nigga, I would have found that out, bro. Nigga would have been cut way before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, we don't condone none of that shit. My own flesh and blood ain't talked to this nigga in 10 years for snitching. This is my baby brother. This is my, you know what I'm saying? My mother's youngest. Nigga, I don't even talk to this nigga for ratting. So why do I get this pass? I'm just trying to understand. How the hell I get this pass? I get to go through my section, Maserati, Lamborghinis, Bentleys. These are some dangerous ass niggas, but is they scared of me or something? Am I paying all these? How much money you niggas think I got? If I'm paying one nigga, you don't think another nigga gonna pay me too? Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Like, I'll be trying to understand certain they say about me, but it's like, it would be better if I wasn't a part of a brotherhood, because then I don't gotta adhere to no rules. I would be way higher in the freaking YouTube space if I didn't have a certain code I had to stick to at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, that's cool. It's cool, but no, nigga ain't told. I barely even want to tell the weather. So nah, hell nah. But that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. Because it's like, I'm intelligent enough to know.
Definitely intelligent.
To know that if this was really a thing.
People don't be understanding how intelligent you really are.
Let them believe I'm the dumbest thing smoking. But it's like, man.
I done seen some people say, oh, he just know how to read.
Sure. Yeah, that works. Because it's like, I don't care about perceptions anymore. Nigga called me broke. Hella broke. You a bum. Sleep on the floor. Your house ain't big. It's Section 8. You ugly. Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you wear the same pair of shoes. I ain't changed my shoes in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yo, you a dirty motherfucker. Yeah, I'm pigsty out this. You know what I'm saying? I'm Linus, nigga. Yes, for sure. I'm Linus, my nigga. Yeah.
Sure.
I just, their titles don't matter to me because they don't matter. Like, if it was people that actually, if Elon Musk would have said this shit, I'd trip. You know what I'm saying? Gavin Newsom would have said this shit, I'm gonna thug it up. Donald Trump would have said this shit. All right, cool. But a nigga? What? A nigga said this?
Yeah.
The lowest thing in the United States, a fucking nigga, comparable to a cockroach? You think I give a shit about what a nigga think? It ain't one of my homies? Man, eat shit and die. I'm cool on that. That's fine. Would you think about me at all? Man, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Lord Jesus.
What's up?
I see how much money these niggas make.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
It ain't about the money.
It ain't a lot.
It ain't even about the money. It's how you live.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these niggas that talk, I don't respect them as a man. So cool, you talk this shit, everything, you gotta discuss me.
Yeah.
You're disgusting in real life.
Yeah.
You can't adhere to none of your shit. I seen niggas child support. They can't even afford that.
Mm-hmm.
You on the internet scamming niggas. You can't even afford child support. Your baby drinking powder, milk. cereal nigga, no milk. You know what I'm saying? Pancakes, jelly, you know. That's like, bro, I don't give a what you can think. It's not even true. So there's that. The whole city. You don't think a nigga with 100 million views, the whole city wouldn't say some shit? Shout out my nigga T Nutty. That nigga said some of the realest shit. There's a cat that's from St. Louis, shout out Smurf, who was around my homie. This nigga been around me since I was 15 years old. Real deal. Somebody said some slick to him. That nigga was like, nigga, ain't nobody hearing that shit. And then the homie Smurf was like, man, so what's really up with Nash, bro? Like, that nigga said, you see how them niggas whisper that nigga name? Well, not one of them niggas call that nigga out. So, nigga, y'all can do all that mother BS and all that, but which one of you niggas gonna see me when I'm outside? I'm by myself. I walk through my birth city by myself. I'll go through LA by myself. That's my city. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 cities on my back that I'm known in both of them. And I ain't being touched. Not because I'm the toughest nigga, but I'm just one of them.
Yeah, I was telling some people, you know, if somebody do try him in the street, I just hope they prepare because he evil. You know, for sure, man. No, that's all jokes aside, you know, so that being said, they gotta treat it lightly, man, you know, take your own risk.
I would hope so, because there be people that say, ooh, you said this about that person. They gonna see you. I hope they do. And I hope their mama got life insurance. I hope these niggas do. And I hope they made their will with God. I hope one of these niggas try me. Because I will put on the second demonstration. Oh, this one get crafty.
Yeah.
First one don't count. The second one do. So I don't know. Them niggas be saying, I be like, y'all do realize everything associated with my name is with niggas who do this and I'm doing this. Like, it's always this. Mm-hmm. It's this. It's the big nigga that they can't squabble because they don't want to get embarrassed. I just had a nigga jump on the internet. I ain't gonna say his name because he gonna love this. He gonna get wet in the ass if I say his name.
But not.
This nigga, I just said, bro, I got 20 bands for y'all in my own pocket. I just want to fight you. That's all I want to do. I just want to put these Congolese knuckles on the side of your dome. I got 20 out of my own pocket out of the 20 I can get you. You gonna walk away with 40. You gonna have about 30 in medical bills, but still, you gonna have some money.
Yeah.
You ain't had to scale no brides and steal from nobody to do this.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to beat you. That nigga said, I'ma shoot you. With what? Your looks, nigga? You gonna shoot me a mean look? You know, like, you're not gonna do shit. You just not. You don't got no firepower. You ain't got none of that shit. I hope you don't. Because now you a felon with a firearm. I get to smoke the shit out you and just go to jail smiling. I'll be out in 6 hours. Keep your goddamn nasty ass bologna sandwiches. I'll be out this bitch real soon. I'm finna get a no plug. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting treated just like no plug. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just looking like this with a streak of piss down my leg. That's it. Yeah, I pissed myself. You goddamn right. I was scared as shit.
Yeah, immediately.
I want to go to the hospital.
That's what's up, man.
I ain't got nothing to say. I just want to go to the hospital. That's it.
Man, where we going? What we doing tonight, man?
Strippers.
Cold.
Bottles of alcohol. I'm finna put on a boa, the cowboy hat. It's Houston, Texas. I got my cowboy shoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga been working out, you know what I mean? So I'm ready to lift some big ass women, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm finna hit them where them fans at. Hey, where them fans at?
That's my cousin Pam's favorite song. Yeah.
How much she weigh?
Pam, she
You gotta be two something to do something.
I mean, I think my cousin she got a little height on her though, so you know what I'm saying? She might be in the top like one.
Nah, she out there, man. I don't even want you to link it up. Nah, niggas like to ride bulls and hogs around here. That's what they tell me. Okay. I gotta get in there. I'm finna come in there with my Michael Jackson step. You know what I'm saying? Finna get in there and turn Thriller when them lights go off. You feel me?
That's what's up. Well, I'm finna wake my ass up, man. Well, I'm up, but goddamn it, them shots, man, I took earlier, man, got me up.
What you was drinking?
Man, tequila.
Yeah, he's strong. I can't drink it.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, but we're gonna. So what you drinking tonight?
Chichi Leche.
Whatever the hell that is.
That's titty milk.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's above my pay grade. Man,
I'm getting it straight from the source.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight for the source.
Straight from the source.
Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it, man. I appreciate you coming through, looking out for me.
I'm joking. I'm not going after any women tonight, man. We just finna find a cool bar to kick it at. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the truth.
And talk real YouTube and growth and all that. And I'm not going to no strippers, no big women, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell nah, because the person I'm talking to gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
So I can't even say that. I'm even scared to say that.
Ceddy Nash is afraid of something. Yeah.
I'm afraid of rejection of somebody that I'm thinking, you know, this with my Dre, this could be something. You know what I'm saying? You know, that type of shit.
Sure.
I gotta jump karaoke when I sit, you know, staring at. I gotta sing out them draws. I actually can't sing. That's the worst part.
Yeah. No, they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know. Well, I kind of let it out the bag. I sang that falsetto part of that Superstar song with Usher.
Yeah.
And man, them hoes was in my inbox. I said, I did not know you could sing.
Damn. Only if they seen you cook.
Man, nah. I can't cook for no ladies. They gotta come over here and put it down. Hell nah. Cause you know you get to catch them. You know, hear that apron, get butt your ass naked. You know what I'm saying?
You like them naked when they cook.
Yeah, what you mean?
That's what's up.
I like to scramble eggs. You know.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try this song.
Man, you gotta do that. You know, you gotta catch them while they ovaries is going crazy and scramble eggs.
Cold blood.
Yes, sir.
Learn something new every day.
Hey, man, I'm gonna play it from the Himalayas.
Man, for sure.
I might be a space guy.
Let's hit these streets, man.
Yeah, man. Let's politic and program. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to it then, man.